The sun hung high over the community plaza, sharp and blue, like a blade that hadn't yet decided where to cut. My boy, Ethan, stood in his booth, sleeves rolled up, clutching his sketch roll like it was the only thing tethering him to the world. He was 15, but the weight of the past year had carved shadows into his face that no kid should carry. I stayed back, watching him set up, try not to hover. His hands were steady, purposeful, the first sign of life in him since we lost his mom. That loss had hollowed him out, left him curled up in his room, sketching in silence, his drawings growing darker, sharper, like screams trapped in charcoal. I tried everything: therapists, camping trips, even a scruffy mutt named Rusty. Nothing reached him, until that in VY Tatayon came. The neighborhood association had organized an art festival, a chance for young artists to show their work to a crowd. When I told Ethan, his fingers twitched, and he grabbed a pencil without a word. For days, he worked like a man possessed, his room dusted with charcoal, walls taped with drafts. His final piece was a tree in a storm, roots clutching two silhouettes, one big, one small. "Me and Mom," he whispered one night. She held me when I couldn't stand. I swallowed hard, hiding my tears. Then came an email from Linda Carver, the association president, all fake warmth and two perfect smiles. She called Ethan's work bold, raw, a gem. She even sent flowers. I should have known something was wrong, but Ethan's eyes lit up, and I couldn't bear to dim that spark. Linda was a snake in silk. She ran our neighborhood like a queen, her fundraisers and photo ops masking a cruelty that cut deep. Years ago, she'd rejected Ethan's first painting for being too dark, too raw. He was 12, and he cried for hours. After that, our mailbox got smashed, fines appeared for grass too long, or a birdbath slightly off-center. Linda never said it was her, but I knew. I never bowed to her, and she never forgot. So when she praised Ethan's new piece, my gut churned. But he was alive again, smiling at his reflection like he wasn't a ghost. I let myself hope we'd made it through the worst. The night before the festival, Linda in VY ted us to her mansion for a pre-event dinner. The place was a monument to excess white pillars, bronze lanterns, waiters served VYing water like it was wine. Ethan shrank with every handshake, while Linda glided through, her dress hissing like a warning. She cupped his face, cooing, "You're going to move people, sweetheart. Your art's real." To me, her smile sharpened. "You must be proud." I'm surprised, honestly. The jab landed, but I stayed quiet. Later, I found a parking ticket on my car legally parked. It said, "In her private drive." Ethan didn't see it, clutching his artist's pass like a lifeline. But I knew Linda's game. Whatever she had planned wasn't about art. It was bait. Festival morning dawned too perfect, the plaza buzzing with families in linen and soft jazz piping overhead. Ethan wore his only good shirt, knuckles white around his sketches. His booth had his name on a placard, but no paint, no brushes, just water buckets and a blank easel. He glanced around, confused. I went to the volunteer tent, but the kid there shrugged. "Linda handles special kits." Then she appeared in pale lavender, hair pinned tight, holding something behind her back. "We didn't forget you, darling," she said, her mic amplifying her voice. "We brought something better." She revealed a silver tray, and the smell hit raw, putrid, like death itself. The tray held a pan of thick, brown-black sludge. Human waste. The crowd froze. Someone gagged. Linda beamed. "True art comes from the rawest places." Today's medium, human truth. Ethan stood rigid, eyes wide, staring at the filth. He didn't cry, didn't scream, but I saw the light drain from him like a candle snuffed out. Linda circled him, mic in hand. "Your piece was about grief, wasn't it? Show them what it looks like." She stepped closer, too close. I moved, but two volunteers blocked me. "Event staff only," one muttered. Linda crouched, whispering, "You know why your mom died, don't you? She couldn't stand the disappointment of you." Ethan flinched, his knees buckling. Then she dipped her gloved fingers into the sludge and smeared it across his cheek. The crowd gasped. Someone yelled, "What the hell?" Linda spun, wah-vying her filthy hand. "This is expression. Art isn't safe." Ethan stood frozen, waist dripping down his neck, his sketch of a tree, and his mom rippling behind him. My hands clenched, my VY sound narrowed to red. Ethan's lips parted, a trembling breath escaping as he sank to his knees. Linda kept talking, eyes wild with glory. This is the death of polite art. I don't remember screaming. I just remember MOVYing. The guards stumbled as I shoved past, one crashing into a table of sculptures. Porcelain shattered. Linda turned, her smile faltering as I charged. I slammed the mic stand into her side. She crumpled, the feedback shrieking through the speakers. Ethan was still on the ground, shaking. Linda crawled toward him. I saw red. I ripped down the event banner and bound her arms tight, like trussing a beast. You think this is art? I growled. Let me show you pain. She kicked, but the stage was slick with water and filth. I dragged her to the tray, the stench choking the air. Please, no, she whimpered. I pressed her face into the sludge deep, deliberate. She screamed, flailing, but I held her, her perfect hair now a matted mess. This is expression, I hissed. How's it feel to be the canvas? I pulled her up, filth dripping like wax. The crowd roared, some with cameras, some with tears, clapping not for violence, but for justice. Ethan stood, staring at me, not with fear but awe. Linda's sobs echoed through the speakers, raw and broken. I didn't run. I stood beside my son, letting the world see what happens when you break a child. The police came, but the crowd shielded us. An officer saw Ethan's state, the phone still recording, and didn't cuff me. We've seen the footage, he said. We need a statement. By nightfall, the VY Deos spread 6 angles, millions of VYUs. Headlines screamed, Neighborhood President smears teen with waste, Father delivers justice. Linda lost everything: her title, her boutique, her family. Her husband filed for divorce, her kids cut her off. Leaked emails exposed years of her abuse. She sat in a cell, shaved bald from infection, whispering. They clapped. Ethan, though, started drawing again. One afternoon, he painted a tree not bent, but tall, with 3 figures beneath it. Him, his mom, and me, my hand on his shoulder. He hadn't painted me before. When we hung it beside his old sketch, he said, "It doesn't hurt to look anymore." The world moved on. The association crumbled, its bylaws rewritten, its grip gone. Ethan walked across a school stage to cheers, standing taller. I learned rage, when born of love, becomes clarity. Linda thought she could turn pain into a show. She was wrong. Real justice isn't just punishment, it's GIVYing back what was stolen. For Ethan, it was space to heal, to know his dignity isn't negotiable. For me, it was showing him what it means to be fought for. What would you have done if it was your kid up there, humiliated for a crowd? Would you have stayed silent, or would you have become a storm? Have you ever seen someone in power cross a line like that? Did anyone stand up? Drop your truth in the comments. I read everyone. If this story hit you, if you felt the rage or the hope, like this, subscribe and hit the bell. We don't just tell stories here. We expose what needs seeing. No one gets to rewrite your worth, not on a stage, not with a smile.